hard work that made the grace to work. The thing that will activate the grace of God upon your life is the hard work. If you don't work hard, the grace will just be lying down there, latent. It will just be latent. It will just be there, and it will just be lying down there without even being able to contribute anything to you. So the grace of God will not benefit you anything if you will not work hard. It's just like talent. Some people are saying, which one is more important, talent or hard work? It is hard work, of course. You could have talent, and if you don't work hard on that talent will not benefit you anything. But the guy that doesn't have talent, but that is able to work hard, is going to beat the one with the talent, and he's not working hard. Okay. 1 Corinthians 15:10. Paul said, but by the grace of God, I am what I am. He said, and his grace toward me was not in vain. Why? Because I labored more abundantly than them all. Can you say it right now that you are laboring more abundantly, that you are working more harder, much more harder than anybody in your field, that you are working much more harder than anybody in your sphere of influence? Can you positively say that? Can you boldly say that you are working much more harder, that you are working harder than all the people who are your competitors? Despite the fact that God is with you. He's not saying, because just like some charismatic people today are saying, okay, the unbelievers are working so hard because there is no grace. They don't have grace. But what about Paul? Didn't Paul have grace? Paul had all the grace. I think he had more grace in him than in all of us put together. And still, it was not an excuse for him from hard work. He was still working harder than every other apostle. So it doesn't matter the amount of anointing. The anointing will just be laying down there latent. But nothing will happen. And there will be no reward. There will be no result. I mean, there are people who are much more anointed than me, 100 times more anointed than me, but you don't hear about them. Because it's not just the anointing, it's hard work as well. Even for Apostle Paul, I mean, as anointed as Apostle Paul was, if he could not do it hard work, that's just like Jesus. Jesus said, I must do the work of him that sent me while it is day. My Father worketh either, so I must work. So it is just the instrument God has given unto us. It is only through hard work you can fulfill the mandate of God upon your life.